Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday morning. I did not do a video yesterday on Mondays like I usually do because it's the end of the month, and I knew that today we'd have new promotions and new things to be talking about. So let me give you so today we're going to be talking about white grapefruit, which is different from the usual pink grapefruit that we have. And that's our product of the month. So we'll talk about that. But I also wanted to let you know the limited time products that they put out last month, the Harvest Spice in the bottle and the Kids Immunity Blend paired with the Brevi Diffuser. There is still some left in stock. So as of last night, there was about 80% of the stock sold. So there's a little bit left. So if you have been thinking about getting that, or maybe you got one and you want another one, you can go ahead and order that while supplies last. And we started our cleanse yesterday. So if you haven't noticed, we changed Nicole changed the banner to remind us what all of the different things that we're using for the cleanse, what we're taking every day, because we know the cleanse is 30 days. Every 10 days, we change what we're taking on a daily basis. Some things stay the same, some things change. So that's up there to remind you. So you can use that as like a daily checklist. If you actually want a paper checklist, you can go into the Files tab, which on your phone is up at the top. Actually, I don't think you can get to it on your phone. I think you gotta hop on your computer and your laptop. It's down on the left-hand side there, Files. And then you can find the 30-day cleanse in there as well. There's also a sheet for kids if you want to. It's very different from what we're doing as adults, but you can also help your kids to cleanse as well. And so we're doing that for the next 10 days. So if you need more information, you can hop on and look at the video we did last week about the cleanse, but it's just a really great thing to do. So let's talk about product of the month. This month is white grapefruit. It comes in I think it's a 5 ml bottle. Oh shoot, I don't think it's going to tell me on this page. I think it's a 5 ml bottle. Usually the products of the month are. And sometimes they're big. Anyway, so we get the free product of the month by placing an LRP order, which is your monthly loyalty rewards product order of 125 PV or higher. So if you don't yet have that started, you can totally do that. Or sometimes Nicole and I will share what we get. I've done little sample bottles and things like that for others who just want to try, who maybe didn't have their order in. But so what's the difference between white grapefruit and the regular grapefruit that we usually see, which is pink grapefruit, right? So we know it's from the coloring on the outside of the fruit. White grapefruit is different than pink grapefruit, just on the rind. And we harvest citrus oils from the rinds, cold pressing from the rinds on the outside. So the first question I almost always get asked about grapefruit is if I'm taking cholesterol medicine or blood thinners or high blood pressure medicine or anything like that, especially when people find out I'm a pharmacy technician, that's our question. Because you can't eat grapefruit and take those medications within a certain amount of time of each other, or maybe at all, just depending on your own personal history and metabolic and things like that. So it's completely different when we're talking about the oils. So when we're talking about, and there is a pharmacist and a doctor that each did individual videos on this too, if you want to get on Google or YouTube and look those up. But essentially when we eat grapefruit, we're going into the digestive tract, into the stomach, and changing the acidity levels and things like that, which are going to either increase the absorption or decrease the absorption of the medications that you're taking. And it's not just with those, it can be with any medication. So there's a factor in that. But when we're harvesting, when we're getting our essential oils from the rinds, we're not having the same chemical constituents that we have when we eat the fruit itself. So it's okay to consume the oil while you're having those medications and things like that. And really, if you want to, you can still separate it by that 2-hour window, not before or after you take your oils, and when you take your medications, you can also do that. And then obviously actually talking to your own personal pharmacist and or your doctor, not to say that your doctor doesn't know about drugs, but your pharmacist actually went to school just for drugs specifically. So there's my plug. I'm going to stop with the pharmacy stuff. So it is okay. So we have really high limonol limonene components when we're talking about citrus fruit. So we're getting a really, really good cleaner when we're talking about lemon and lime and grapefruit and tangerine and clementine and all of those citrus oils. So this is going to be a really great cleaner. You can add this to your vinegar and water DIY and just make an all-purpose cleaner. You can put this in buckets of water. Again, with vinegar is what I really like to use. I know some people will clean with ammonia. You can do that as well. I really like peppermint, a citrus oil, and rosemary are really nice to me combinations of using some citrus oils and some other really good things. So that's just a nice way to add a cleaner. When we use this oil on our skin or topically, number one, it can photosensitize our skin. So we're not going to want to put citrus oils and go stand out in the sun for a really long period of time. It's not going to be a good idea. So if you're going to do that, you're going to want to use like some diffuser jewelry, like you can get necklaces or earrings or bracelets, and put your citrus oils on that if you're going to be outside. You can also put them on your clothes, but you might want to test that again before you do that. Hey guys. So, but diffusing it in the air, you're going to get uplifting scents, and it's going to be just really uplifting. And citrus oils make our brain feel happy, so it's really great to have that throughout the day. But when talking about skin, we get that same cleaning property. When we want to apply it, you can add it to your shampoo, you can add it to your facial wash if you want to use it that way. That way you're getting a little bit on your skin, but then you're rinsing some of that off, and again, with your shampoo, it's really great for the scalp and the skin. So for cleansing, if we're thinking of just a little extra cleansing, you can use it that way. And then grapefruit, when we're taking it internally, then this goes for both types of grapefruit. We're getting some extra metabolism support with grapefruit. Grapefruit is actually the main oil that's used in the Slim and Sassy metabolic blend, and we know that when our metabolism is working well and healthy, that our body tends to utilize more negative things, like utilize fat in our body to digest, to produce energy for itself, as opposed to other things. So we know that grapefruit is really helpful in our metabolism functioning well and functioning the way that we want it to, because don't we want it to use the extra fat in our body for energy instead of other things like our muscles or the food that we're consuming, that kind of thing. So it's going to be really great for your metabolism. Citrus oils are all really good for your digestive tract too, to just kind of help things keep moving. Adding citrus oils just to your water helps to change your water up, so that we're not, kind of mundanely drinking the same blah blah water this water all the time. So adding citrus oils and just adding a lot of different things. Lemon is kind of my staple go-to, but every once in a while I'm like, oh, let me put some red mandarin. How about some green mandarin? How about some clementine? How about some tangerine? And then grapefruit. And it's just really nice to have a change and just something different, and then knowing that you're still benefiting your body, you're helping your liver and your kidneys filter out, and we support those, and we're supporting our digestive system, and just all sorts of things. And then just the uplifting mood. The grapefruit, again, our citrus oils help our brains to feel happy. It's really energizing and uplifting when we're adding that to a diffuser or putting it on cotton balls in our air vents in our car, just smelling it right out of the bottle. So the benefits really just go on and on. Combining it with a balancing oil, so like Balance, cedarwood, frankincense, your fir oils are really nice as well. So you're getting a little bit of a sweet and calm going at the same time for your diffusers. So I think that's pretty much it as far as white grapefruit goes this month. It is a 5 ml. There it is right there. I was looking at that at the beginning. So if you have any questions, let us know. Throw a comment below. Get excited, because we're going to be talking about some more things this month. And doing the prize drawing. I have not done that yet, since it's early in the morning and my kids are like upstairs running crazy, waiting for me to start their schoolwork with them. And so I will do that drawing later on and let you know who won the prize vault from last month. And you can enter into that drawing as many times as you want to by putting comments, asking questions, doing all the things, and participating in the group gets you entries into winning the prize vault. And we love that we don't tell you what you get. You get to decide out of all of the great prizes and products that we have, what you've won. So I think that's all I've got for you guys today. Yeah, I hope you guys have a really fantastic week, and I will be back on in a couple of days to talk to you guys about Serenity.